Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Shadowgate. Alright, unfortunately we have to leave this room that has the funky music, but I did take a quick peek. We are at 50% of the map. So are we 50% of the way through this game? And on here, we've already explored 87% of the map, so this zone won't be too big, which is not unexpected. I didn't think it would be super huge. But let's go ahead and finish exploring the rest of this. We open the door. Through the doorway, you can see pans hanging on the kitchen walls. Ah, look at this. This kitchen looks to be newer than the adjoining rooms. It's a good place to find something edible for that imp. You can tell this is an oven, but it is not what you are accustomed to. It smells of charred meat. It's a row of hanging pots and pans. Couldn't I take, like, all the pots and pans and uninvited? And did I even need any of them? A meat cleaver and sharp blade are stuck on the wall. Quite stuck, actually. You can't remove them. Despite trying. It's a fine kitchen, but the smell permeating the air is not appetizing. It's a simple salt shaker. You decide to ignore it. You doubt that the imp wants any seasoning. You stare at the floor for a moment. It's so shiny you can see an astoundingly handsome Fenling smiling back at you. Alright, calm down, Del. It's true though, you can actually kind of see the reflections of everything in there. That's actually really cool. That's a cool little detail. This jar is a star-shaped symbol and something rattles inside when you shake it. The lid is tightly shut. You don't need to take the jar, you should find a way to get to its contents, however. Here's how. Take jar, throw on ground. You cannot take it. You failed to take it. You cannot take it. You cannot take the oven. Alright, well, hit it. Ouch, that smarts. Hit it with the needle. Alright, that don't work. What is this other room that we haven't gotten to? Let's back out this way. As you continue your search, you suddenly feel an evil presence trying to take over your mind. You feel like you're going insane. You're overwhelmed in seconds, unable to stand against this evil force. You close your eyes and open them to see the bloody skull grinning at you once more. Your quest is over. Shit! I assume it resets my movement counter now. Alright, as much as I don't want to. We got it, we had it happen once. You stare at the blood-red ruby, imagining the evil contained within escaping into the world. Deciding you cannot allow this to happen, you cast the stone into the pit, hoping it is never recovered. Goodbye, Ruby. And good luck. The metal bowl fits perfectly in the indentation on the altar, making you wonder what it was doing in the dining room. Alright, so what now? The ornate bowl sits in the on the altar. Oh, I need like the flesh, the bone, and the blood. You drop the bone into the bowl. 3 of blood. Flesh, blood, bone, from whence it came. The blood itself. Ah! You grit your teeth and wince as in pain as you pierce your finger with the needle. Small drop of bright red blood slides down the needle. You talked about, oh, I used to try to sew and I got blood everywhere. See, I like it when they do clues like that because that's a little more subtle. It's like, oh, it's flavor text. Oh no, it's actually a hint. They've done it quite a bit throughout, as opposed to just like, oh man, I wish there was somewhere we could throw this where it could just disappear forever. It's like, well, yeah, throw it down the well. Your blood covers this sharp silver needle. Let's not use it until we're ready. We need flesh. Where is flesh? I don't think there was... Digging your hands into the soil, you remove clumps of earth until you uncover a slot at the base of the structure. Okay, well, I figured as much. Doesn't really matter right now. This appears to be the part of the portal that activates it. It does not appear to be working. And there's nowhere else to go in here. I need flesh, but I don't recall coming across anything. Oh! Gotta go back to the kitchen. Open the oven. Bingo! A rotten, smoky smell rushes out as you see a chunk of charred meat on the rack. You see a circular chunk of charred, hollow meat about the size of your hand. You grab the chunk of meat and take it with you. You turn the burnt meat over in your hand, hoping it's not a heart, but failing to think of an alternative hollow muscle. Oh, man. Alright, well, that's fine. We got what we needed. Not the games room. You place the lump of flesh into the bowl. You add the blood-stained needle to the bowl. Blue flames rise from the bowl. The wisp dives into them like it's going for a peaceful swim in a crystal lagoon. It speaks. Good news, bad news, Del. The good news is, I have enough energy to attune the portal. The wisp becomes quiet and focuses its attention. You see a small blue speck appear in its hands. The speck grows larger until it's a crystal the size of your fist. There, take this to the portal, the wisp says. Now, the bad news is, you opened a gateway to what you people call hell, and a lot of angry things are coming. Oh look! There's one now! Fucking Christ. So now we gotta what? Run, bitch, run, get some help? The wisp has channeled magic energy into a stone. It should work on the portal. You grab the stone of condensed magic. It is still warm to the touch. Wisp stone. It is the condensed magic energy from the wisp. You wonder what it cost the wisp to create this portal key. What did it cost you? Everything. I mean, shoot, that is how you had to get the soul stone, right? Who did you kill, Wisp? Who did you sacrifice? I love it. Because I just have so much history for myself from Uninvited. I know what this strange woman is. I mean, anyone who's played Uninvited does know. But just, the memories. A strange woman appears from out of nowhere. You realize the cavern has become cold enough that you can see your breath. Yes, please. She's dressed like a proper lady, but she looks out of place standing in the mud. Looking closely, you see her dress is pristine. She's not standing. It looks more like she's floating. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I help you? You speak to her. Hello, miss? Yes, ghost. Killed by ghost lady. She turns around to reveal a face devoid of flesh. She speaks. After all these years, you came back for me, my love. It is time you were mine forever. She descends upon you, tearing your chest and face to bloody ribbons. You're dead before your body hits the floor. Wow, this is how you treat your betrothed? You kill them? You have died, the sky's darkened, and the world is doomed. Hit this bitch! You've attracted the attention of the mysterious lady. She turns to face you. Her face is devoid of any flesh. You're frozen with horror as her bony fingers tear you apart. Her hysterical laughter echoes as your body falls to the floor. So that's what I did in Uninvited. I was just like, I'm gonna hit this bitch, and then it's just like, oh shit! I'll leave you be, madame. Don't mind me. Oops, I'm going too far. Excuse me, madame. Just passing through again. Don't chase me or anything. In fact, you stay in there. You shut the cellar doors. Actually, if she can chase me, that would be awesome. I'll go ahead and leave it open. I don't think she will, but that'd be awesome. Will I never be able to get in here? See, look at that, 93%. There's something here. But how do we get to it? Oh, maybe the no, I would think the portal's gonna generate there. This is the only thing. There's nothing I can do. This doesn't open until the whole thing gets resolved, right? Like you do the whole thing with getting rid of the ghosts and all that or whatever. The Wisp chimes in. Now's not the time to leave, Del. We don't have what we've come for. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. But isn't the portal back here? What the hell? Oh, I thought we were like scot-free. How was it an uninvited? Did you do anything special here? No, I can't put it in there. Do I have to use it against her? No. Taste my stone. Ah, shit. Wait. Hold up. We're done with the altar, I assume. This vessel needs to stay on the altar to perform the ritual. You shouldn't take it. Was there anything left that I could actually interact with? Use the stone in here. Damn it. What are you looking at? So wait a minute. If I wasn't finished with here yet... Ooh, wait a minute. No! Give it to the lady! Maybe she'll appreciate it, okay? I'm so fucking dumb. I need to get to this. I know. I completely forgot. I was like, yes, we've got the thing to get out of here. We have not even gotten the thing we're supposed to get. So wait a minute. It's sealed. This jar is sealed suspiciously tight. It's not only child-proof, it's fenling-proof. Okay, well, let's get back to the portal. Wait! No, you just told me let's get back to the portal, and you're telling me, wait, we didn't finish doing what we need to. Can't, like... Okay, now I'm actually confused. There's nothing I can, like... Which means it must open by doing something like... Okay, it was just the use. The lack of symmetry on the chessboard annoys you enough that you slide the piece back into position. After resetting the board, you hear a faint click come from the cabinet across the room. Oh, now if that was actually from the original Invited, I forgot. Let's see. Soul scratches. Yeah, okay. After pulling this on several of the knobs and handles, the doors finally give and slide open. Someone left a hammer here. It looks out of place in this game room. Alright. You reach into the drawer and take the hammer. A games room is an unusual place to store tools, you think to yourself. It's best not to dwell on it. The cabinet is empty. It's a standard hammer, useful for hammering nails or opening stubborn containers. Mostly piggy banks in your experience. Hold up! How do you know what a piggy bank is? Do we have piggy banks in the age that we're living in? Alright, well clearly this will solve all our problems. And by that, I mean, it's hammer time! No, we've attracted the attention of the pretty lady. Oop, I didn't mean to hit the map. Every time I do the map when I don't mean to, it spooks me because it suddenly overtakes the whole screen. You swing the hammer, and with a crash, both the hammer and the jar shatter into pieces. I'm telling you, not a single item ever lasts more than one use like this. When it comes to, like, tools like this that break stuff, they're all worthless. Aha, you shout. You were right. There was a cookie in the jar. The cookie has been liberated from its porcelain prison. You gingerly grab the cookie with all the glee of a child sneaking sweets before bedtime. This cookie is delicious. It tastes like devil's fruit cake. This ought to satisfy that thieving imp. It's not gonna let me eat it, will it? The item does not work. No? Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. I try to give you a cookie, but I'm going to assume it won't do jack squat. Oh, no! Wait. The door was open! A rumbling noise approaches from the distance. You turn to see two intensely bright lights moving towards you. You stare as they grow larger and larger. They're headed right for you! Yes, kill me! I need to go back a screen. It's a long road. Oh my god, the sound. Whoa! You stand still, mesmerized by the lights. They come closer and closer and closer until... Crunch! You're hit so hard that your organs are immediately pulverized and splattered across the steel couch. What did I say? Coach? Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Okay, now it's open. Looking at the open doorway makes you shudder, but you feel strangely drawn to it. You feel your curiosity and survival instinct battling for your attention. So what'll change because I go in here? And why did the music stop? Your curiosity got the best of you. You step back into the mansion. The foyer is silent. Overwhelming evil, killed by the ghost mob. Alright, now how do I pronounce this word? Cacophony? A cacophony of screams shatters the silence as all the evil energy of the house descends on you at once. There is no escape. Their vile presence overwhelms you, and you join the amassed horde of the undead that now inhabit this estate. You turn around to see your new master, a horrific blood-red skull smiling fiendishly at you. Your quest is over. You have died, the sky's darkened, and the world is doomed. 100%, I feel so much better. Oh my god! Initiate laser dodging! The rumbling noise is bright and lights. The rumbling noise and bright lights approach faster and faster. You turn and start to run towards the mansion. Unfortunately, that's also the direction the carriage swerves. One of its lights strikes your legs, ripping them clean off. You bleed to death in a bloody heap on the side of the road. Action roll! This way! The rumbling noise and bright lights approach you faster and faster. You turn and start to run towards the fortress. You hear a screeching noise and a woman scream behind you, followed by a tremendous crunch. Oh! Because isn't that how Uninvited started? You started passed out in the car, and then your sister was gone, right? I love it. I love how they connected all that. Whew! Glad to be out of that spot, you exclaim to an empty wilderness. You smell a pungent odor filling the air. You have no interest in going back to learn what that was. It's time for you to check on the portal. You feel like you've been in this strange land long enough. It's better if you get to the portal and leave. If you insist. But look at that, though. Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know? Alright, well, the map is 100% cleared here. Because we haven't been in this world exploring, none of this got progressed. That's what's confusing me. Okay. You kneel in the dirt and place the blue stone in the socket. You hear a gentle humming sound as a portal appears before you. Finally, you shout. One mansion is more than enough to deal with today. The structure base is glowing a beautiful blue color. The portal is active. It's time to go. The portal is active. You see a window in time and space opening into the great barren desert. Re-invited. Escaped Loch Ness. Why was it Loch Ness and it had a picture, a little icon for the Loch Ness monster? I don't remember, like, where did uninvited take place? Like, I don't know. Anyways, something that's flying over my head at the moment. I don't remember what that's referencing. You walk out of the portal, slightly less nauseous than your first trip across space and time. The wisp, however, is strangely quiet and less animated. It does not look well. You turn and face the structure, just in time to see the stone inside it shatter and the portal fade. All that for a cookie. Ah, well, at least I can get my things from that accursed imp, you say, with a hint of irritation. Let's give this cookie back to the imp and get our stuff back. Alright, if you insist. And then this is going to allow us to get through the desert. Here's your damn cookie. You lay the cookie on the ground. Before you can shout that you brought it food, the imp swipes up the treat. Yum, yum, my favorite. Come inside. Yes, follow. Come catch me, the imp shouts, leaving the door ajar for you to follow. Motherfucker, I got you your cookie. Just give me my stuff. You sigh loudly, not excited by the ungrateful imp or the foreboding atmosphere of the lonely mansion. But we just cleared a house. We gotta clear another one. The imp has taken his food and retreated into the mansion. The doors are left ajar, giving you opportunity to pursue. The doors are open, beckoning you inside like the jaws of a hungry predator. Seconds after you enter the room, a gust of wind slams the door shut behind you. It's locked tight. The door handle feels odd, as if it is vibrating. A force must be holding it closed. Fear washes over you as you realize you are locked in this mansion, and without your equipment. You must get it all back. Chapter 6. We're in the mansion now. Okay. Chapter 6. Alright. Has this progressed anything here? 51%, baby. Alright. Now, is this way? The front door of the mansion is locked tight. There's no way out until the eerie force releases it. We're just recreating Uninvited in here. We're doing it again, literally. The quality and craftsmanship of this door matches that of the double doors. Although old and neglected, you can tell these doors were finely crafted. This foyer would be inviting were it anywhere else but here. Wait, so what am I looking at? Okay, this is just the entrance. You see an unforgiving desert expanding to the base of a great mountain range. Eeny meeny, miny mo. With a quick push, you open the door. You smell the unmistakable fragrance of a scullery. Oh my god. I didn't know what a scullery was, but what the hell was that? As you enter the scullery, you feel a tightening sensation around your neck, squeezing harder and harder. You shake your head, the sensation quickly fading as you emerge from a mental fog. Yo, Wisp, you got any idea what the hell that was? What's a scullery without a pantry, you wonder? You see a small keyhole in the door. Sadly, it's locked. Dried herbs hang from the ceiling. The wide view should be scenic if the options weren't a rotting swamp or inhospitable desert sands. A simple metal chalice sits atop the counter. It is empty. Judging by the dust covering these logs, you can tell that the flames from this fireplace died long ago. This scullery has not seen chef or servant for many years. I mean, okay, clearly it's a food place, but like I've never really seen the term. Maybe I've seen it like once, but like I don't know. You take the empty chalice. The contents of this chalice evaporated, leaving a dark, crusty residue. Take the herbs. Pantry is locked. You grasp the handle and slowly open the door. You see a large stairway through the door. Oh boy. Alright. grand staircase is the focal point of this large room. The aging door has settled into its frame. It is tightly locked. It is a painting of a beautiful night sky filled with stars. There's a small depression in the canvas. Okay, so the moon is going to go there. There's a suspiciously wide crack in the floor. You'd have to get closer to see what's down there. The dark wood of this door matches the rest of the decor. The door is firmly locked. The stairs ascend to the second floor landing. You notice several strange grooves at the bottom of the staircase. Well, time to die. Oh, I thought that, like, the stairs were a trap. Never mind. It's time to live! Fuck. Maniacal Mansion. Killed by the Tentacle. A Maniac Mansion reference? Are you kidding me? As you kneel down to glimpse into the hole in the floor, a slimy tentacle reaches out from underneath the boards. It instantly wraps around your neck and pulls you into the darkness below. What kind of maniac has a mansion monster in their mansion? Wait, what did I just say? My brain stopped working. What kind of maniac has a tentacle monster in their mansion? I think the reference just broke my brain. I love it. A Maniac Mansion reference. You try to open the door, but it is locked and does not budge. The aging door is locked tight. Can't move there, so we only can go upstairs. A luxurious rug depicts a single fern. Its beauty contrasts the rundown atmosphere of this lonely mansion. A simple hall is before you. The upstairs landing features a single scenic painting. This eerie painting depicts a night sky hanging over snow-capped mountains. A strange golden sun appears out of place. You jump and grab the golden sun, pulling it off of the painting. This sun coin is made of solid gold. It was attached to the painting by metal hooks protruding from the back. You notice several deep scratches near the lock of this door. That's not good. The solid wood door is tightly locked. No matter how hard you pull the handle, the door remains locked. You pull at the metal handle, but the door is locked. Everything's locked in this damn place. Now, that's not suspicious at all. It's just laying there, looking at me menacingly. In his haste, the imp must have dropped the magic lens. Oh, I was gonna say, that did look kind of familiar. You take the lens. Thankfully, it's not even scratched. Which means we frickin' need it. The lens has the power to reveal the unseen when your eyes detect wavering light. Yes, yes, yes. Anything here? Nope, nothing unusual. Nope, 2 corpses, everything's fine. Let me guess, they're all gonna be locked. Although simple in design, you can tell this door was built by an expert. It is locked. The entrance to the attic is ahead. It is a painting of a forest. Strangely, all the trees look dead. You see an unremarkable hallway with a single door at the end. The small hallway separates the second floor landing and the attic entrance. You pull at the cold metal handle, but the door is locked. Ooh. Could it be a spell? The view of the open sky contrasts with the oppressive feeling you have inside this mansion. The simple hallway contains a single small window and creaky floorboards. A small rolled parchment sits on the floor. This large, sturdy door is firmly shut. Your inability to twist the cold metal handle confirms this door is locked. You take the scroll. Scroll M1. You unfurl the scroll, reading a sentence that makes you feel most uncomfortable. Banishing the incorporeal. If processed with the proper laboratory equipment, bile or blood from a spirit's beloved produces a purifying liquid. Sewage is a discrete source of the samples needed to synthesize a purifier that will exorcise the spirit from reality. Great. We're going to have to perform an exorcism? Alright, sure. Let's go to the attic. You enter the room just in time to see the imp scurry up the stairs and pull them shut. You A shrill voice comes from above. Sorry, Fenling. There's nothing I could do, you see. I'm alone here. Alone, I was. An intruder came. Yes, and disturbed my home, my peace, and did horrible things. Now the home is angry. It's talking. Fortune, I saw your ship. Yes, you. I had to make you follow. You see, I had to take your things or I'm done. Fix what he did. Stop the noises. Stop the voices. Make my home quiet. Do this and I'll give it all back and more. More. There better be more. I want some interest. I'm pointing at you. And it better not be a damn ruby. Attic stairs are set into the ceiling of this dead-end hall. The attic stairs are closed and you have no way of reaching them. You'll need to do what the imp says to get your things. Can I put this sun coin in that indentation down below? Oh, why is it glowing purple now? A strange purple light illuminates the hallway. Something about it makes your hair stand on end. Oh, great. Now shit's open. You look at the purple... Oh my god. You look at the mysterious purple light flooding out of the room and realize that you don't trust it one bit. You quietly mutter, ugh, that can't be good, followed by a heavy sigh. You slowly enter the room, noticing the air is frigid despite the roaring flames in the fireplace. With a blast of displaced air, a phantom straight out of your worst nightmares suddenly manifests in front of you. Numbing cold comes off the creature in waves, chilling you to the bone. A small voice rings in your ear. Del, flee now! I know not what this is, but I sense a vast evil. Run, you fool! The wisp shouts. Look, I'm sure it's fine. A horrifying apparition hovers silently in the air. You better run if you know what's good for you. You see the blue flames sway hypnotically, but you feel no heat coming from the fire. This sofa has thick leather cushions and is made of solid wood. It must have been very expensive. But I want to see what's outside. The sofa and large fireplace make this room feel cozy despite the haunting atmosphere and the frickin' just apparition in here. This large fireplace is crafted from a dark stone. The workmanship is exquisite. Wouldn't you agree? Ooh. Before you can fully feel the fear clutching at your heart, the being lunges towards you. The chill of its deadly embrace quickly spreads throughout your body, numbing you beyond any physical cold you have felt. You feel your strength, your very essence, slowly being drained away until you are left as an empty, shriveled up husk. Alright. Get hit, bitch! Aw, before you can fully fear. Oh, no. You dash out of the room, your heart pounding inside your chest as you gasp for air. By the might of the One, what was that? You whisper, thinking of every manner of fantastic creature you know. Your mind is gripped with terror as you realize this phantom is unlike anything you've seen. The thought disturbs you greatly. Yeah, but what if he go back? Oh, the thought of being face to face with that specter again leaves you far too terrified to go back into that room. Alright. So I guess that's out. None of these are going to be open. Something catches your eye as you descend the stairs, or the steps. One of the doors is open. It was not like this earlier. Can it be a different one now? Oh. An eerie glow radiates from the armor. The metal plates clang against one another as the suit shakes violently. The phantom has followed you. You think you should not be here to see what happens next. I disagree! This parlor holds a single suit of ancient armor. Being alone in this room is unnerving. Name one thing that's unnerving about it. An eerie glow radiates from the armor. The metal plates clang against one another as the suit shakes violently. Stairwell landing is just beyond the threshold. What's this stain on the ground? You waited too long to make your escape and pay the price for it. The suit of armor steps from the pedestal and charges at you. The last things you see are the pinpoints of red behind the visor as the sword is driven through your heart. So what, just keep running to every room, and when it's like, oh, what do I do? Just leave until every room's unreachable, or like we can't go in any of them anymore? Except for it's gone now. Yeah, okay. Can I take shit now? This ancient armor is similar to that of a Gwenenthel commander. The fingers of the right gauntlet are spread apart. Here, a penny for your thoughts? Nope. Okay, so not that. This won't go in here. This is clearly a moon slot. Which means if I go back up now, it's not in this hallway anymore. Or in this room. Spotting the fireplace, you eagerly rip your boots off and place your wet socks close to the flames. With great dismay, you realize the beautiful blue fire gives off no heat, but you do see an opening beyond the flames. Nope. First things first. Nope, will not open. Jump out! Ah! Your feet will not take you there. Okay. So it's just a straight-up secret room behind it. Ooh, it's got a key. This large mounted stag head is unsettling for a reason that you don't quite comprehend. You see a key hanging from the antler. It's just within your reach with a good jump. This door is locked with a simple slide lock. These large barrels have been placed tightly into the corner of the room. This torn parchment is another piece of a map. Parchment is wedged firmly between the casks. Oh, I have to move it. Okay, hold up. I see a couple of different things here. You think this was a trophy room at some point, but now it seems used for storage. This wooden trapdoor is closed. You reach up and slide the latch over, unlocking the door. You see a small hallway at the top of the stairs. Alright, so that's connected. I'm gonna take this. With a surprising display of acrobatic skill, you leap into the air and grab the key from the antler. You stare at the key for a moment before you notice a pale light fill the room. The stag head is glowing. The phantom followed you here. Oh no! An eerie glow emits from the stag. Moved by an unseen force, the stag head floats from the wall and stops directly in front of your face. Its lips part into a wide grin, showing two large sets of teeth. Suddenly, its mouth opens wide and chomps down on your neck. Your blood sprays onto the walls as you fall to the floor. It is not long before you bleed to death. A lot of things where I get like torn apart, bitten, blood splattering everywhere. Very violent. Oh, it's not glowing anymore now? The word basement is crudely etched into the metal. You release the latch and the trapdoor quickly drops free, opening with a loud bang. Because none of these are open still. Which means I have to drop down. Oh, I didn't grab the map piece yet because it's wedged. Hold up. You shove the barrel aside. You pick up the piece of parchment and find that it fits nicely with the piece of map you've been carrying around. This will be helpful for getting around. Once you get out of this haunted mansion. Oh, will the map be the way that I can also teleport? Whoa, that's a pretty big piece. I thought there'd be like 4 pieces. It looks like there's gonna be 3. So the Tire River, the house, and then there's gonna be the desert and the mountains and all that. Okay, now keep this in mind. We've got a compass. It looks like this could be writing. Kill it? I don't know what this is here, but let's keep this in mind because that might come into play if this did. I guess we'll jump on down. Fuck! Crash! Yet again, you jumped into a hole without looking first. This time, you landed on a soft carpet covering a hard floor. Did I not look? Luckily for you, your back and tailbone took most of the impact. You're bruised, but still alive. Unfortunately, there's no way back up. The closed door strangely has no knob or handle. You wonder how it'll open. That's not what I looked at. This heavy door is flushed with the wall and muffles... Wait. This heavy door is flushed with the wall and muffles incoming sounds. Oh. A metal lever is prominently set in the wall. You begin reading the elegant red script. Energy of inert polarity arises from nodes, physical sources of power, and flows outward, enveloping all of nature. The actions and intentions of beings polarizes this energy. Profane action imbues the energy with vile darkness. Desecrating the grave of a tortured soul produces much evil. Pious action and purifying substances create the opposite. Once imbued with the polarity, the energy may be absorbed into a being or used to create a portal to a corresponding dimension. As you look away, you notice dark scales below the book. Dark scales? Dark scales? You'd rather not be caught carrying this evil thing around. These half-burned candles look purposely arranged as if part of an arcane ritual. A bottle of mysterious glowing liquid sits next to these books. This quiet library is unusually cold. You have a nagging feeling that something horrible happened in this room. You open a journal observing the beautiful calligraphy. The sun and moon have circled many times, yet we do not forgive the transgressions of the accursed Circle of 12. With their prophecy as false evidence and ignorant of his gentle nature, in their fear and hunger for power, they took him. For what he may become, they slew him, because he was the most gifted of our line, more gifted than they. For eons we served with honor as the king's mightiest sorcerers, yet, in our time of need, he looked away. Our line could not tolerate this injustice. We found a way. With our sacrifice, we right this wrong. Our champion has come. Okay, that's gonna be all the same. Bold, angular handwriting covers the pages of this book. The entries are marked with dates and terse notes. Second, development is as expected. Some evidence of ability, not atypical for age and lineage. You skip across several pages. Seventh, development accelerating. Ability is superior for age. Necromancy proficiency apparent. 13th, development accelerating. Exhibits mastery. Preference for elemental sorcery, manifesting disaster scale weather events. 17th, development beyond measure. Exhibits cloaking of aptitude. Subject is ready to proceed. Okay, and it's going to be all the same of that. Unlike the other books in this library, these are wedged in place and free of dust. They also aren't of the same subject matter. The rest of the books seem quite important. But these are just children's stories and cooking recipes. Quite odd that they were so hastily piled on this shelf. With some effort, you pull the books away from the shelf. You see the panel behind them is slightly askew. You spy a very old tome on the top shelf. The ink faded and the pages brittle with age. It is titled The Great Upheaval. History has forgotten what once was. Our lands, as we know them, are very young. Much existed well before we planted our roots. A great society thrived, capable of feats we would call miracles. Travel to other realities was a commonplace activity. Such power begets hubris, and their boldness was punished. The one sent a flaming star to end their reign and begin anew. The star, called the Portent of Doom, wiped all but a few of their structures from existence, large circular constructions. There's a book of architectural plans. The text is a hastily scrawled dwarven language of which you are vaguely familiar. The location proves difficult for obtaining materials and for construction, but the family is paying extra, so we don't mind. Why anyone would want to build an opulent mansion here is beyond me. Something about an invigorating atmosphere. You skip to an entry titled Thamir Mansion Status Update. That's 3 injuries now. The revolving panel, the first floor stair mechanism, and now in what the crew call the Crusher. Revolving panel, first floor stair mechanism, Crusher. The crew forgot the wall lock mechanism sinks into the floor. Luckily, the custom door wasn't installed and Will Mike got out. The plans were for a mansion, but the additions make a fortress. At least the end is in sight. Chief Architect Lisa Bryan. This small purple skull makes a morbid bookend. The book is titled Summons and Rituals. You recognize it as a banned tome, filled with knowledge unfit for mortals. Creatures of unnatural origin, while not bound to all laws of our dimension, may be influenced by our actions and materials. Often what unleashes an entity can also expel it, if reversed in its entirety and accompanied by naturally opposing items. In the case of impure amorphous apparitions, pure crystalline salt is opposite in both form and essence. Apply corporeally. However, some spirits require additional coaxing, and a blend of materials familiar to the shade source is necessary. Finally, it is helpful to focus the entity to one spot as you work. Several candles and a charm will suffice to snare it. Okay, and that's just rereading that. So basically, it's telling me what I'm going to be having to do with this phantom apparition thing that's here. Did I look at these? You've placed the seemingly useless books in a pile under the desk. Oh, that's right, because this was opened up. Having said that, we are at time here, so I think we'll go ahead and call this a part. So, in the next video, we'll go ahead and finish exploring, or more like taking some of the items here, because we can probably take this, open this to the door, and it's going to connect to somewhere. And I imagine one of the ways will eventually lead to maybe these locked doors, and we'll get back up to the top here. So, and we're still ultimately trying to... We have to basically get rid of this apparition, and that will satisfy the imp to give us our stuff back. And then we should be able to proceed through the desert, I suppose, because there's nowhere else to go after that. So, anyways, that's it for this one, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.